linked to a similar gangland execution in Sydney last February. Parker is survived by a wife and 2 sons. Police are seeking a blue Valiant station.
That means Bongo's safe, favourite.
Yeah, and the freak's lost her protection. When she gets back here, she's dead.
Oh, Rita!
I said I'd kill a bitch, and I meant it.
You're still going to kill her, aren't you?
I got it all night. Don't start again.
Well, you're the one who'll suffer. You'll be in here for life. Ha! Oh, Rita, don't
Look,
you
shut your advice. Ferguson as good as killed Slasher. I'm not just doing it for me, it's for the conquerors as well. Mrs. P says she wants you outside.
What on earth's all the noise about?
Other girls just want to say g'day. She reckons it's going to be a riot if you don't front up.
Oh, all right. And the rest of you can come too. I've got things to show them.
Oh. Here he comes!
I thought you said you were going to the loo.
I wanted to hide it without Nancy, and I'm sick of her belly aching.
Did you grab it when you went to the kitchen?
Yeah, you keep your gob shut, OK?
Yeah, well, what do you reckon I am?
You don't tell no one. Not Lexi, not Lorelei, no one, especially not Nance. The more who know, the more likely it'll get back to Williams. And we both know where it'll go from there.
Bloody bitch.
I don't want the freak being tipped off.
Do you need any help?
Just to get her up to the rec room. She's all mine from there.
Hey, what are you going to do? Get her in there when no one's around and stick her?
Yeah.
Look, don't take any chances. If she gets that
No
knife
way,
up
once
you...
I got her there, she's at it.
She stood up to you before in the riots when Kelly made a fight, you remember?
Yeah,
Watch
I
her.
was so bashed about then, I was half gone anyway. I'm in top form now. She won't get me.
It's real good what you're doing, but you're going to get heaps for it.
Can
Maybe
it,
even
will you?
blackmail.
Sound like Nance.
Look, all I'm saying is, don't get caught.
If it takes getting caught to make sure I get her, and that's the way it's going to be. Make yourself scarce. You up to? No! And if anyone asks, you didn't see me, right?
Hey, I thought they put Looney onto some pills or something to calm her down.
They did, why?
Well, I just went past the rec room and she was ripping up some books like she was mad or something.
Well, did you stop her?
It's none of my business. You're the screw.
Will you be able to forgive yourself the day they sentenced Rita to life? Knowing you stood back and you just let it happen? Well, will you?
You thought you were smart, didn't you? Getting Parker as muscle. Well, you've lost your protection now.
Be a fool, Connors, you'll never get away with it.
Even if I don't, you'll be dead. That's all I want. You're scared, huh? Huh? Get out of it this easy. I wonder what it feels like. A knife slipping between your ribs, up through your lungs into your heart. This is the way Slasher went to bed, Ferguson. You're bloody bitches!
Give me that
you
knife.
told them that, I'll kill you!
Shut up.
Yes, let go of
If you value your life, shut up. Rita, give me that
Let
knife.
go of me, you bitches!
Then try another time, Rita. There are other ways so you don't get blamed.
Get out of my way, Nance, or I'll kill you too.
Then you're going to have to. Give me that knife, Rita.
I swear I'll run you through if you don't get out of my way!
Give me the knife, Rita.
This is between her and me!
No, you're wrong. It's between all of us. It affects all of us. Give me the knife. Please, Rita.
I tell you something on the quiet, and what happens? The whole bloody place finds out.
Look, I wasn't going to say anything, but Nancy
I
was...
say be quiet, I mean it.
We had a right to know where you're
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did. We're your friends, and we didn't want to see you locked away in
You
here
just
with the rest
stay
of
out
you.
of my business.
Look, you could have been killed.
That was my choice. It was between me and her, no one else.
But where is
Stop it, Alice. Get back to your work.
Well, go on. Do as you're told. Madam Conscience here has spoken. That bitch caused my man's death, and I want her.
You punished her for that.
Oh, sure. I gave her a chance to come good. I didn't dump her off the top of the roof, and look what happens. She threatens to have my kid brother knocked off. There has only ever been 2 people I care about in this world. Slasher's dead, and Bongo's still a sitting duck. How would you feel if it was your Peter staring down the barrel?
Oh, well,
Yes. It doesn't taste so good, does it?
No, I still couldn't kill her like that.
Like what? It was going to be a fair fight, 1-to-1.
Fair? With a
It
knife?
was a better chance than she'd give any of us.
But you could have been dead too. How would that help your brother?
At least I'd have died knowing I tried to protect him.
It would all have been for nothing.
I'd have lived up to me colours. Do you think it was easy? My guts were in knots trying to get up the nerve to face her.
Oh, Rita. Look, you've proved your point. She won't try anything now. Let's just leave it.
No way! She
What do you mean?
I mean, it's me or her. It always has been. But you've thrown a spanner in the works. I tried to do it the fair way, but now it's going to be quiet and quick. And this time no one's going to be around to stop me.
I made a very stupid mistake yesterday. I forgot. I let my guard down. And you lot thought all your Christmases had come at once. Right, Connors? You and your little bunch thought you had me.
Not them. Me. And there was no thought to it, Ferguson. You were dead.
Rita, you're only making it worse.
Shut up, Wilkinson.
Well, Rita's right. If we hadn't saved
Oh,
you...
yes, I forgot. The cavalry. Yes, those wonderful people who risked all to save me. Why? Because you loved me? I wonder. Do you love me, Jenkins? You had your chance, and now it's my turn. Come on, you lot, get that stuff together and get on deck, or you'll all be back at Wentworth.
Well, it's a bit hard to know where to start, Miss Ferguson. Unless you want to come and show us. You want to watch your step, though. The deck can get pretty slippery.
Rita,
Butter, Nance.
you're nuts, you know. You'll go down 20 years doing inner screw.
It'll be worth it.
Well, Nance won't be in it.
Nance is not going to know, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, just tell her what we're going to tell Mick, OK? A nice, fun spin on the water.
She'll be watching you like a hawk. How are you going to do it?
That's my worry. Come on, we better get back up on deck. You get to work on him as soon as you can.
You did that on purpose!
Oh, she'll be all right. You better go get the freak. I've got a little surprise for her.
Officer Stan's fallen overboard. I don't know if she can swim.
Take the wheel and keep it straight. Don't turn left, I tell you.
But I don't know what to do to us. Quickly, otherwise she'll drown.
I threw the life buoy in after her, but she hasn't grabbed it yet. Do something,
Where's
quick!
Mick? Get him down here straight away. Tell him to turn the boat and pick us up.
Right.
Are you crazy?
2 down, 1 to go.
No, they'll drown.
They'll be all right, I'm telling you.
Help! We've got to go back and pick them up.
They can swim to shore. Look!
Somebody help!
What the hell's going on?
Oh, well, Miss Stout fell overboard and Mr. Jackson's jumped in to save her.
Truth, who's steering the ship?
Alan, she doesn't know what to do.
I'll turn around and go back.
Why didn't you call me?
I told Mr. Jackson I was
We
coming.
panicked. We just didn't know what to do.
Typical.
Well, you just can't tell what's going to happen, can you?
Did you break that radio as well?
Me? That's probably just the salt air.
And what about Miss Stout? Saltair knocked her overboard too, I suppose.
Hey, did you really do all that?
Yeah, and she sabotaged the engines, all to give her more time to have a go at Miss Ferguson.
Jeez, I know you want to get rid of her, but if we keep drifting, we'll all cark it.
Geez, you're more of a bloody Nancy than she is.
You're putting a lot of people in danger for your own selfish reasons.
Get stuffed. I do what I like, when I like it.
Tell you, Mr. Warner said there's plenty of blankets on board in case we have to spend the night.
Yes, that's very reassuring. Now get back to work. What are you doing with that hammer, Connors?
Oh, Rita, we don't need that. We found another one downstairs.
Get below, the pair of you.
Yes, Miss Ferguson.
I'm getting real sick of you getting in my way. What I do is my business. Stay out of it.
She's not worth it.
I'll decide that.
Can't wait to get you lot back to Wentworth.
Well, we're not there yet. And the way this boat's drifting, it looks like we might never get there.
Just watch it, Connors.
I'm sick of the sound of your voice, Ferguson, so quit ordering me around.
You're only making things worse for yourself.
Now, cool down the pair of you.
You feel like a drink, Joan?
Rita.
Maybe we could go up deck and talk about it. The winner gets to go for a swim with the sharks. You're in trouble, Ferguson, and you know it.
We're all in trouble. Now, let me make one thing clear. Till things get back to normal, I say what goes in this boat. You'll do what I tell you. Understood?
Oh, it's fine by me, Cap. I've got all the time in the world. No, we don't want no accidents. We'll never find your body if you went overboard on a night like this. You need to go up top. You just let me know. I'll make sure you'll be all right.
Perfectly happy right where I am.
Fair enough. Yes, I'm sick. I'm sick of you. Do you know what Slasher once said to me? He said, never trust scum that are too scared to laugh when they're happy or cry when they're sad. Yeah, my Slasher said that. He was a big, rough, tough, rowdy bugger, and he could smell an evil bastard 10 miles away. Well, he's dead, and I'll never forget him. And I'll never forget what mongrel killed him either. We've got a long night ahead of us.
I think we should all try and get some sleep.
Leave that on, Connors.
Oh, don't tell me you're scared of the dark.
The light stays on.
You heard what Mick said about the batteries?
Leave it.
You are not in charge here anymore. I tell you what, I'll meet you halfway. That's that sorted out.
I can wait, Connors.
So can I. Quiet enough for you, Miss Ferguson?
Everything all right down here?
Yeah, having a real ball.
Any sign of the Coast Guard or the police?
Not yet, but we've drifted near land. You better come and have a look.
Well, you just might be closer to Wentworth than we thought.
Oh.
Well, Connors, now that we know what we really think of one another, we're going to get along just fine.
Well, that's no worry.
What do you mean?
Well, Mick reckons we're nowhere near anything.
Does Ferguson know that?
Of course not. He reckons if she goes looking for help, the only thing she'll come across is a tiger snake.
Yeah?
Oh, dear God.
You little beauty! I still got time. Look out, freak. If the tiger snakes don't get you, I will. That's the way, freak. Up you go. I'll be right behind you.
Not nice dangling in mid-air, is it?
No, it's not.
What are you doing out here anyway?
Oh, I thought I'd go for a swim.
Don't expect me to believe that, do you?
Well, it's pretty rough out there. I thought I'd help you with the tiger snakes.
I don't need your help. I can make better time on my own. You find your way back to the beach, all right?
Yeah, no probs.
All right. You get back to the boat and stay there. If you try to escape, you'll only get lost. For once, use your brains.
Why don't you come back with us? It's pretty rough out there. Ferguson? Why did you do it?
I don't know.
Oh, Rita, what a fright you gave me. Thank God you're safe.
Ferguson helped me a bit too.
Yes, you're right. She did.
Come on, let's get back to the others. Well, maybe we're square. I saved her life once, now she saved mine. Yeah, that's all it is. We're square. Mongo's a junkie now. And he'll be in and out of trouble for the rest of his life. All right, I'm not saying yes, mind, but how do you plan to do this thing?
Well, Mick's got it all figured out.
Well, I want to hear it from you first.
Okay. Well, Mick's uncle's got this boat shed down the coast a bit. Not far at all, Mick says. That's where his uncle is now.
How did his uncle get in on the act? I want to know what you're going to do.
Hey, geez, they're moving fast. Hey, let's give him a last wave, eh?
Yeah, come on, Nan.
She'll be all right. He's a good chap. He'll take care of her.
I know. He's smart, too. Can't get away with nothing with him around. Would have bet me Wheels had done a foolproof job on that radio.
Hi, don't worry about it, Reed. Reckon you're just getting old.
Oh, you reckon?
Oh!
How much flaming longer are we going to be in here?
There's nothing I can do, Connors. You know that. But you'll have to be out in 24 hours, or Mrs. Reynolds will have to get in the visiting justice who'll decide the case.
Yeah, you're right, she will.
So just be patient.
Visiting justice. What's up, Ray? Mrs. Pringle? I'm ready to tell Mrs. Reynolds the truth now. What? What? Shut up, shh. Right, she's gone.
What's going on?
Kath Maxwell's going for top dog.
Oh, don't be stupid.
It's true, when I came through and me tucker, I knew the bitch was up to something.
Well, she can't, not while you're top dog.
Too bloody right I am. I was elected, and no one's going to bloody take it by force. Now, I'm still top dog here. So either you get the freak up here to see me without anyone knowing, or I make sure you cop your first grade A, #1 prison riot. You know me. I always keep my promises. Just like old times, eh?
What do you want?
The walls have got ears, even up here.
Get in. I'll listen to what you have to say. But just in case...
Yeah, and you know how to use it, too.
Get over against that wall. Well?
Get me out of here.
Ha!
It'll be best for both of us.
It's got nothing to do with me.
If Renault keeps us in here for more than 24 hours, she's going to have to bring in a visiting justice.
And you'll be up the creek when he hears the facts.
Maybe, but we won't be alone. I wonder what he'll think when he hears the freak panicked and left us alone on the boat. I wonder what he'll think when he hears that you didn't go off and get help. You were running away, scared silly. I wonder what he'll think when he hears you knew all about Roach's little escape plan, but you did nothing about it because you didn't have the guts.
Won't believe a word of it.
Maybe you want to take the chance.
You pull a stunt like that, I'll see you in Blackmore for the rest of your life.
It'll be worth it. It'll be in your record and it'll stick. It'll be worth every day in Blackmore. It'll still be worth it. The honeymoon's over.
This isn't the place. We can settle this later.
No way! I've been hearing a lot of things going on behind my back, and I don't think I like it.
Someone had to keep the place running.
Running! You've got him bolting for the door. You've changed a lot, Maxwell. From shy little kid killer to first-class pain on the neck.
I had a very good teacher.
I earn respect, Maxwell. I don't shove it down people's throats.
Is that what you're doing now, earning respect?
You don't count as people.
Things are changing around here, Connors. You're fighting a losing battle.
At least I'm doing it 1-to-1. This one's for Laurie. Oh! That one's for Lexi. Now there's just a little matter of that protection record of yours.
Touch me again and you'll regret it.
I'm going to ram your head through this wall. Might knock some sense into you.
You'll go to Blackmore, I swear it. I mean it, Connors. They'll throw the key away.
You wouldn't be planning on lagging on me, would you, Maxwell?
There are ways of letting the screws find out about this, including Ferguson.
Ferguson's already tried the scare of Blackmore on me. Forget it.
She's still gunning for you. And I'll let her have the bullets if you force me.
Who says you won't anyway? It'll suit you just fine if I get hauled off, I reckon.
Not if you stay out of my business.
Let you fleece the girls rotten.
I meant what I said about Blackmore, so help me.
Hell!
Oh! You missed your chance, Connors. There'll be screws all over the place now.
You're getting way out of your depth, Maxwell.
Yeah. Well, you know all about that after yesterday.
Get down those stairs.
Nice to be working with the old gang again, eh? I'm going to make sure Connors has one of the most pleasant days of her life, now that she's working for me. Or maybe you're just being too conscientious.
What's that mean?
Means I think we should share the nice jobs around a bit. The press is all yours, Connors.
I'm happy where I am.
Oh, but I insist. Unless you're trying to cause trouble.
Well, that's exactly what she's doing, and I don't blame her.
I can do my own talking.
Jeez, I'm just saying...
shut up, will you? Well, good luck. You can ride with me anytime.
You will keep out of trouble.
I never started, you know that.
Oh, has a habit of following you around.
Yeah, it's a family curse.
Now, I want you to promise me one thing. You'll ignore Joan's baiting. You won't fight, and you won't take on Kath.
That's one promise. You don't want much, do you?
I don't want you stopping in here forever.
I know. I wish I had your braking power sometimes. You taught me a thing or two about cooling it. The van's waiting.
All right.
You better. I'll send me bikie mates round to you.
Make sure you bring a spare helmet.
Don't take too long, Connors.
What can I do for you? Get this into your head. I don't want you or your pack interfering in my business.
You're finished around here, Maxwell.
I don't need to use Merle. Have you got it now?
No interference. You better finish me off or I'm going to tear your heart out. The hard way. Easy for me, Maxwell.
Always pleased to oblige.
I'm going to beat the crap out of you.
I think you've forgotten something.
Merle! Oh, come on. I've seen you back down from using her. There's no way you're going to send her to Blackmore.
Maybe not.
You just never learn, do you?
Actions count, Connors. It's not words. You don't really think I'd be stupid enough to leave myself wide open, do you? Do you?
Take it easy.
It seems you're the one who never learns. But then I wonder if you've got enough brains for that. If you haven't, you're going to wind up very dead.
And you're going to do more time.
That's not going to help you, is it?
So what do you want?
I want things to go along just the way they are. Jenkins playing top dog while you keep the others amused with your childish pranks.
Sure. And the shooter's just your way of saying have a good time.
You can crack jokes if you want to, but these things do have a habit of going off, you know.
Put it away.
We don't get much of a chance to chat, do we? When I first came in here, you wouldn't leave me alone. So now I'm telling you, stay out of my business. And tell your friends, if anyone interferes, they're dead.
Because I want you and Kat to shake hands. Hey? So that everyone can see how easy it is.
Yeah, go on. Show us what good mates you can be.
And I'm going to put on a magic show tonight and because Lisa's got me new tricks. Kat, come on. Read. Come on, Reed. Come on.
Next thing they'll be going to the dunny together.
See? Look, they're friends.
Hold it, sister. Station to answer a few questions. I don't like cops. I don't like screws. I don't like spies, and I don't like you.
Rita, please.
I haven't finished with you yet. Put the finger on any one of us, it'll be the last thing you ever do.
Throw the big chin, you can't trust her.
I don't need to. I got friends on the outside who'd love to pay you a social call. Got that, Glover? No more lonely nights.
Come on, finish her off.
It's enough!
Finish
You're lucky to be alive. You just better try and keep it that way. What do you expect? She's bloody lucky to be alive. You call it fair to plant a lag and pig in with us?
Were you responsible for what happened?
Oh, how could I be? I was locked in me dorm the same as everyone else.
I don't have a choice of what prisoners are placed under my charge. My code is to treat them all equally. In future, you'll be wise to do the same. You can have breakfast and then enter clean up.
All right, you heard the governor. Move off to the dining room.
Just put yourself on a charge, Connors. Assaulting an officer. Solitary.
What do you reckon,
That's it,
girls?
Connors. Come on.
Oh, but you can't take me, Mr. Evans. You're in pain.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. There's Renan again. Does Mrs. Reynolds know I'm in the pound?
Don't worry, I'll tell her.
Well, while you're at it, tell her why.
That you assaulted an officer.
He called Sarah a black bitch and a coon, and if he does it again, I'll lay him out for the full count. Tell her that.
In.
Why do I get the feeling you two are up to something?
You've got a nasty mind, Connors.
I beg your pardon? I'm right, though, aren't I? What's going on?
Miss Ferguson
Wait at the
doesn't...
gate.
But what if she
The
attacks
gate.
you?
Better do as you're told, Roddy, otherwise she'll give you a smack too. Right, that leaves the adults. What am I doing here?
I'd say you're standing in the way of free enterprise.
The shop?
I told you I'd stop the contraband trade.
You reckon?
You won't shut that shop, Connors. Keep you here for a while. Those idiots downstairs will soon go back to it.
Well, I'll be buggered. For once I can't tell whether you're playing it straight or not.
Give you something to think about, won't it?
Up against the wall, Connors.
Yes, Mr. Adams, sir. Why don't you come in? I've been waiting for you.
Behave yourself, Connors, or you won't get any food.
Oh, you can't do that. You gotta feed me. It's in the rule book.
Well, hurry up.
Geez, you're brave.
Yeah. Oh, Connors. Your wimpy mate's voted to go back to the shop.
Enjoy your dinner.
Opposite wall, Connors.
I've just had a word with Mr. Adams. He's decided not to go on with the assault charge. I thought you should know.
I'll be buggered. How did you get him to do that?
Nothing to do with me. It's his decision.
Oh, yeah, sure it was. Thanks.
How's Sarah?
I wouldn't have a clue. Not allowed to talk up here, remember? She's okay.
Good. You did a wonderful job with her. Thank you.
No worries. Does this mean I get to get out of here?
Not until the morning. It's an internal matter now.
What would have happened if he had to press charges?
He'd have gone to Blackmore. You realize it'll be taken out of my hands if there's one more incident like that, don't you?
Fair enough.
It'd be a dreadful waste, Connors. You've got brains. In fact, Miss Madigan thinks that you'd make a good welfare officer.
Here's me thinking what a good top dog you'd make. Funny, isn't it? Hey, son, what are you trying to do? Kill me?
Quit griping, will you? She's alone. We can get her.
Maxwell, where?
I just saw her get stuff from the laundry to clean the shop. She's out there now.
No screws?
She's the trustee, remember? Come on, let's get her.
No way, you stay here.
I'll give it a
No!
go.
Shop!
What do you want? You.
Reynolds is gone. Connors is in the shop.
Not yet.
We'll have to. She'll kill her.
Well, we're waiting until... That's it. Get help.
Why? We can do it.
Witnesses, you idiot. Now get moving.
Oh!
Connors, you're not thinking? What are your friends going to say when they see you wrecking this shop, eh?
Oh, the only thing I'm wrecking is her.
Not true. What about this shop, eh? And this one?
Shut up.
Connors!
You're very foolish, Connors. Assaulting an officer yesterday and now this.
Bitch, Ferguson, this is a setup. It's a bloody setup.
Mr. Adams, contact the department. Tell them that in my capacity as acting governor, I am transferring Rita Connors to Blackmore immediately.
You bitch! It's a setup! It's a bloody setup!